Party over here.
Hi, this is Matthew Sunrise.
Don't you just go down the line and introduce yourself?
I'm Abraham Ben Ruby.
This is Seth Green.
This is Seth Mcfarlane.
This is Ahmed Best.
Where do you want to start?
Well, geez, we're in the room
Right
with
there.
the Emperor and Darth Vader and Jar Jar Binks.
And they all walk into a bar.
All right, because the Emperor Palpatine and the Darth Vader and the Ahmed Best, they walk into a cantina.
Well, they walk into the cantina, and then they say,
Give me a drink.
So,
Big one.
Abe, any reservations about him taking on Darth Vader?
No reservations. Lifelong childhood dream realized.
Did you ever sit in the mirror or record yourself or just screw around being
That was
Darth
me.
Vader?
I was
Of
the
course.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You're doing that just like they did it 30 years ago.
Here we go. This is a big favorite.
That's right, Ahmed. You were that stormtrooper, and we actually had to bleep it because of you, because you said what in the.
yeah, I said, what the
But it was the fact that you said what in the.
Yeah.
And we just thought it was so funny. Like we had 17 takes of it, and that one we were like, I think that's the funniest thing ever.
So was this all written out for you, McFarlane, or
This was all written out for me.
every
Believe it or
word?
not. Every
pause,
it's like
every
Ricky
ellipsis.
Gervais when he does The Office. It seems improvised, but everything is meticulously constructed.
Just showing your brilliance.
Seth Green knows what he wants.
It's true, and what I want is
And
chili
it's-
cheese
So
Fritos.
who's left? Are you me? Well, where are you? Wait a sec. You've been flying around for 2 weeks trying to get a signal? Oh, you must smell like feet wrapped in leathery, burnt bacon. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought my Dark Lord of the Sith could protect a small thermal exhaust port that's only 2 meters wide. That thing wasn't even fully paid off yet. Do you have any idea what...
Now, why is the guy from Legend there? That's not that guy, is it?
Tim Curry.
Darkness, wasn't that guy's name?
What's his name?
Yeah, that was Tim.
Darkness.
Tim Curry.
Yeah.
Hey,
Not
Seth,
in this
any,
yet.
And Tom Cruise.
any reservations about playing Ian McDiarmid?
I only thought, what can I improve on?
No, I'll just take
Now, Ahmed, you're the only one of us who's actually ever been to a Star Wars set in real life. What was that like?
It's a lot like this episode of Robot Chicken.
build it. Oh, that was real.
That's a satisfying answer if ever I heard one.
So light bright. Now get your 7'2" asthmatic ass back here, or I'm gonna tell everyone what a whiny bitch you were about Padamame or Panda Bear or whatever the hell her name is. Oh, jeez, he's crying. Hey, come on, don't do that. Just look,
They actually built that office set with the red and everything like that. But usually, in most of the Star Wars sets, it's like a quarter of the set is built, and then the rest is green or blue. And they have these little markers that some weird dude with shorts on and a trench coat and glasses comes through and points a laser at. And,
The guy on the left,
distance.
the guy with the red hat looked like Scott Farkas's sidekick in A Christmas Story.
That's cute.
I'm pretty sure that was the job he had before this.
It's a trap! Oh, this was hilarious. That little Akbar cereal.
This
Great
whole
lines.
thing came out of
Brecken,
Breckenmeyer.
you know.
Tongue can't take that much flavor.
This literally just was Brecken riffing in our writer's room,
It's a trap!
and he just wouldn't shut up.
I need Burger King!
He's got that Dr. Zayas dialect.
It's funny that his name is Akbar, too.
you occupy its lowest level. What?
Classic. You just know what's going to happen to this guy at the end of his
Yeah,
great
absolutely.
day.
I just love him brushing his teeth.
Look at that. You guys built that, huh?
Yep. Built all that stuff.
Looks really good.
That water cooler right there is IG-88's head.
Ah,
Nice.
It's not a
holy
joke
crap,
at all. It's
it
true.
is.
Well, we
No,
found-
I
we
believe it.
found-
I've seen it.
I mean, as brilliant and flawless as all the writing is on Robot Chicken, it's really the animation and the sets that is just so makes it so beautiful.
Where do you
wonderful.
guys start? Like, I mean, what do you just all get in the room and be like, it'd be funny if we...
Yeah.
I mean, like, how did you get this?
Well, with this, I mean, the Star Wars all started with the writing. It's the same process as we use on the show, just where everybody submits ideas and then we round table them. But Star Wars, we knew, we just had no ceiling. It was like, let's write anything we can. Let's make it as funny as we want. What are the questions you wanted to know as a fan? What are the conversations you imagined in your head? What are the scenarios that you thought of? And then we just wrote it all out.
Yeah, we actually wrote like a 56-page script and cut about half of it.
But mind you, that's after like at least 100 sketches were rejected. I mean, we went through so many processes before we even had that document.
Is that reuse?
It is reuse.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which, when I was like 9 years old, I guess, when Jedi came out, is that true? I figured out that reuse was actually 3 eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very creative.
Where is that? Where is he in the
naming.
movie?
Reese?
Yeah.
He's
in
in
Jabba's
Palace.
The lightsabers
Love like all
on
these
this
characters.
are
You don't know
as
their
good.
names unless you have the action figures.
Sadly,
never.
that's how I know every one of them, is because I
Yeah.
always look at the back of the boxes. That's why I don't know stuff from the prequels.
You don't know
as
who
well as
R5D4 is unless you have the action figure.
I do. He was the astromech droid that had,
Yeah.
had a bad motivator
Yeah.
in the first movie.
That's right.
It was the astro droid that was arrested for sexual harassment.
Oh yeah, I remember R5. We brought him up on charges. And he had to leave this galaxy, as a matter of fact. And I think he has to go door to door.
He left under a cloud of shame.
He has to let everybody know, hey, what's up? I'm a registered astromech.
General
sex
Tom
offender.
Skerritt.
I think it's Tom Wopat, actually.
Together for the first time. I think that all of this chicken stuff fits right into the mythos without a hitch.
That's what we aim for. We like to just be right off the periphery of whatever you know.
Seth, is that the kind of mustache you want me to have?
For Haunted Village, yes. Yeah, bigger and curlier, actually. I think you'll have like the dainty curls, and I'll have that straight up handlebarred sideburn job.
Do you think all the fans watching are going, they're not even talking about Star Wars?
Oh yeah,
I was shocked that you got George to do this.
I was too, but you know, from working with him, he's got a really wicked sense of humor.
I'm a tauntaun, but I don't have to tell you. You invented tauntauns.
Well, that's serious.
Ahmed, I'd really like it if you could just do a fart joke.
So what about a fart joke here?
That's an unbelievable likeness too of like his face. You guys
his hair.
sculpt the faces, right? You don't like rip
This
them off of
company,
like action figures. And...
Well, this was a combination of things, but yeah, that head was sculpted by Plastic Earth, a company that does all of our celebrity likenesses.
Wow,
Really great.
uncanny.
Watch this little two-step here. It is. with his belted dungarees. I love that toy.
What was it like working with George on the Family Guy one?
He was great. You know, it's funny. He didn't see it until after it was done.
But you got to go. You went up to the ranch and had a screening of it with him, didn't
We
you?
screened it, yeah, in this. I mean, I think the same place you guys did, in that big,
The Stag Theater.
the Stag Theater. Yeah,
Super cool.
Did he laugh?
he did. He did. Luckily, he left. We were kind of fearing that he would see it and
We did
say,
this-
"No, this is
yeah.
not airing tomorrow night."
Matt and I were sweating.
We
I've
actually
never sweat so
we
much.
stood behind him
Really?
watching it just to see if he was laughing and didn't watch the actual screening.
Yeah, he's a mellow guy. Just
Very
a mellow.
creepy. He stared at him the entire time. Does he like it? Does he like it?
What made you decide to make these guys English?
You know,
It was in the booth. It was in the booth, to tell you the truth. Breck and I did a run of it, and we were like, "What should you guys sound like?" It was just trying to make them like guys, and we made them sound like surfer things, and then we just joked around. Breck and I just started riffing in British, and then just did it, riffed in British, joking, and it sounded funnier because all the ancillary characters in Star Wars are European.
Poor me.
Mr. President, your vitals all check out fine. There is just one thing. Your midichlorian count is extraordinarily high.
Does that mean that I'm one of them? What you call them? Jedis?
Oh, not tonight. I'm tired, honey.
You're not tired. You want to have a threesome.
I'm not tired. I want to have a threesome.
Get me Condi. You know, nobody ever talks about the fact that George Bush is actually wearing Corey Haim's pajamas. But we did a sketch with Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. They had matching space pajamas, and somebody dressed George Bush in them. We party with Bill Clinton. That's how it goes over here.
well, Bill Clinton's the frat boy, and George Bush is the 5th grader.
That's all true.
Yeah, I know.
Almost done with him.
Yeah, but
someone's going to be listening to this DVD 30 years from now.
We'll be feeling his effects for many years to come.
Yes, we will. Yes, sir.
If you're hearing this and Giuliani is president, what the did you do?
Yeah. And if you're listening to this and Hillary Clinton is president, well, at least there's a Clinton in the office.
If you're listening to this and Barack Obama is president, I had my way.
Have you gotten to meet him?
No, I would love to, though.
I went and heard him talk at, I've been trying to go hear everybody talk. He's really cool, great speaker, and like super nice, very firm handshake.
What I think is going to happen is he's going to be president and everybody's going to be like, oh, we did it. I didn't know we could do this, but we did it.
Who do you think his vice president would be? Please say Bill Clinton.
Oh, man. I don't know, that's a good one.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
So you can't run again for president, but could you run again for vice president?
I don't know.
It's embarrassing that I'm starting to think about who's going to be president when we do more episodes and what their characters are going to be like.
I remember, was it Phil Hartman talked about being excited that George Bush got elected?
Yeah.
Was that just because he could do... Oh, and Will Ferrell said the same thing. They were like, oh, so excited that Bush is in office because I just got an endless fountain of sketches.
Yeah, Bush
That's
is
so
kind
good
of
for
a
Daryl
slam
Hammond.
dunk. He's a slam dunk when
I
it comes
think
to comedy.
I think you'll lose more than you win there, but
Well, not from an SNL perspective.
Cloud City will be cloudy this evening, followed by clouds.
Nice.
What's that stuff?
That was hot glue, I think.
Dried hot glue, huh?
Yeah.
How do you like that?
You got to be resourceful.
You
on a
sure
show
do.
Like this.
Now, is this
You
you
sure
as
do.
the Emperor again, McFarlane?
Yeah.
Yes, this
Yeah,
is.
sure is.
This is the Yo Mama fight.
Yeah, I thought this was
Ugly, she put the ugg in ugg, no.
I'm not wearing headphones because I have a wet spray tan.
I wish he was joking.
But it's so ballsy
Because I'm
of you
a-
to just admit
Yeah,
it.
no,
for
I'm a
posterity.
pasty Scottish.
Yeah.
And my sister says to me one day, you know what, try this.
Your mama's so dumb, she thought Jar Jar comes with pickles.
Your mother is so stupid, she thinks a lightsaber has fewer calories. It's light.
They're still not talking about Star Wars.
Funny, that's how stupid your mother is.
Oh, God. You know what was a great show? Friends.
I never really watched it. Are you? Hey, are you a big Restoration Hardware shop?
Any place I can get antiques, count me in.
The puppets, the figures,
On this,
the
this
actors in this sketch are astonishing.
Well, Keith Ferguson came and did Han Solo for us after Harrison Ford passed, which was really shocking because it was down to the wire. I thought we were going to get him. That's not true at all. And then Eric Towner animated this. It came out awesome.
I mean, there's just so much love put into these puppets.
Well,
There's
especially-
love in these puppets. This man's love. And this man's care.
One day I'll be a real boy.
Yeah, well, you know, it's Star Wars. Everybody's all excited to make it. We wanted to make it really good. We were going to be showing it to George Lucas at some point and didn't want him to think we weren't, think we were making Thumb Wars or something. I don't know.
What is that stuff?
The Thumb Wars?
I see there's 100 movies with the thumb, like the Blair Thumb Project. The E.T., the extra thumb. Like some of them aren't even puns.
Everybody's got to express their creativity in some form.
Even
Right.
YouTube needs content.
I should know. We don't have to get into it now.
Yeah, we should totally be talking about Star Wars.
Send a team up to build the new reactor.
No, not necessary. We've got it under control. We're in conversation anyway. Okay, let's build this reactor.
Inform the Emperor that the Jedi Temple has been sealed.
Yes, my lord. Annie?
What the?
Annie! Little
Jar
Annie!
Jar, I am no longer.
Really
Look at
amazing
the inertia animation on those ears. That's pretty impressive.
That's great.
But Cameron, who animated this shot, was really led by both of your performances, Abe and Ahmed, just because the tracks were so expressive. And now I've just talked to it.
Amazing. It's amazing what they're doing with those ears.
Did you have any hesitation revisiting this character? Was it kind of an opportunity for you to get your own stamp on it?
No, I mean, the thing about Jar Jar was after the whole... We had no idea it was going to turn out the way it
I
turned
remember
out.
every EPK, Natalie Portman, Liam Neeson, they were all like, you're not going to believe how funny Ahmed Best is. He is a damn genius.
Yeah.
That's my Liam Neeson.
And
here's
I am.
the proof.
But no, I'm not a genius.
But were you?
Oh my gosh!
There was a really like crazy backlash from the fans.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. It was I had no idea. Like when we were shooting the thing, I think what ended up happening was, I thought that when I was on set, I did a really good job, but then it's out of my hands after that.
Solo on the rocks. You can't beat me. I'm Boba Fett. I'm the greatest bounty hunter ever. Oh, yeah. What's that, Solo? Oh, blasters aren't fair? Okay, dig it. No blasters. I didn't see that one coming, did you? Huh? So slow. Oh, you thought I was over there, but guess what? Over here. Oh, yeah. Little rope-a-dope, huh?
You know what I think it is? It's that there's such a gravity placed on Star Wars, and especially with Phantom Menace and just the weight, and everyone was so thrilled and wanted everything to be perfect, and there's no possible way to fulfill everybody's expectations or to please everybody. And there were complaints about the movie being more for a kid audience.
Yeah, exactly.
But when you watch the original Star Wars, there's all similar kind of things to it.
Yeah, well,
it's just we're adults now.
Yeah, we're adults. Like when we grew up, we saw that stuff in the 70s, and we were like, this is the most fantastic thing. And then you grow up and you watch the episode 4, New Hope, and you're like, this is a little bit slow.
When I was 10 or 9, when did Jedi come out?
83.
You killed my father!
No, Luke. I am your father.
That's not true! That's impossible!
And Princess Leia is your sister.
That's not true! That's improbable!
And the Empire will be defeated by Ewoks.
That's very unlikely.
And as a child, I built C-3PO.
Huh?
And the Force? Well, that's just microscopic bacteria in your bloodstream called midichlorians.
Look, if you're not going to take this seriously, I'm out. As you can see, my young apprentice, your friends have...
You sound a little congested.
Your friends have failed.
Not yet.
Okay.
The spray on tan, I think I'm a little...
Yeah, okay, all right, good. I just want to make sure. It's a small room. I just want to make sure.
I've got a cold, and I'm going to make sure you have it.
Oh, God, Seth, I'm flying tomorrow.
No, that rasp in my voice is called my sexy. That's just...
All right, good. It's funny, when I watch Star Wars now, it's oddly enough, it's the slow beginning that I kind of like, and I wish that, like, where Luke is standing there looking at the binary suns, they wouldn't take the time to do that now because they pack it with CGI.
They blow them up.
It's like I just saw I Am Legend, which I liked, which I thought was good, but it was, again, like, it won't be a classic because there's, the people don't take time anymore like he does.
The robot skit. The Robot Chicken parody of I Am
Legend.
Coming
in 09.
I Am Chicken.
30 years from now, somebody's going to be listening to this, and I'm going to look like a fool.
Right, when they're like, I Am Legend was the movie of our time.
I Am Legend went on to be the greatest classic post-dramatic drama film ever. I love Will Smith. I froze him and he lives in my basement.
I love President Will Smith.
I'll tell you what, man. If Will Smith
best scene
got on the ballot, I think
awesome.
I think he could get elected president.
My favorite scene in this friggin' Yeah, I love this. This guy, Robot Head, never got his
dude.
You know what the best thing is? His name is Lobot.
Lobot.
So he's not a robot. He's Lobot.
They don't ever explain like how he works though, right? Like,
No,
why,
he's some kind of
why
android. I believe that he.
Why his receding hairline is computerized?
They never explain his telekinetic connection to Billy D. Williams or how that works.
Well, this is funny.
If you guys do another one, there's an opportunity.
We'd like to spend more time with Lobot in the coming years.
I would love to have that Joey Fatone duet.
Like, you want the extended version of it?
Totally.
Right? I talked to Joey
about. Are you going to put
about
that on the disc
we
or what?
thought about it.
This
There's
is that
really
deep sea diver looking guy from Empire, right?
That is Zuckus.
And Conan O'Brien, right?
Conan did the voice. Robert Smigel did this. Mel Kylo shot Robert Smigel in New York on a Saturday. With a camera, not a weapon.
Gotta love the
and Robert was
dirty man.
Robert complained. He's like, "Should I shave? It's pretty bad." I'm like, "Nah, it'll be hilarious."
Where's the Emperor's Camaro?
Where's his yellow 1992 Mercedes?
I just had the The white leather on my Reebok Velcro sneakers clean, glistening white now.
It's so effective, just the
That's why I don't do the voice. Although we thought this was a funny bit to have the little J that Conan always brings out in the form of Darth Vader.
Very funny.
So what's up, guys?
That was the best test screen ever.
That's up, man.
That was so wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Empire on Ice!
The Empire is chasing us, they simply will not cease.
Oh man, my nuts are freezing, kid. I'm about this bitch.
Peace!
Yeah, it was like 3.5 hours. They kind of acquiesced to the animators, you know, and the real people aren't that paid attention to that much. But it's all good.
But it is the spectacle in the end of the day. It's what it's become, too.
You know, everybody's trying to get to the lightsaber fight. You know, Star Wars is all about getting to the lightsaber fight and the parade at the end.
Well, that's what's so funny is not to dish or anything, but in Phantom Menace, the first time you see Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, they pull out their lightsabers, then they
put them back.
Yeah, without fighting anybody.
Exactly.
It was a crazy tease. I was in the theater like, oh, here it comes!
They're like,
oh, psych!
And then it's like laughing gas, or whatever gas they have. And they all collectively take a deep breath. And like, buzz, take a deep breath, put them away.
The Empire's been alerted and here they come.
Empire on Ice, here we are, the Empire on Ice. Oh, those rebels will pay a big price.
One of them big.
The song going in the background?
Yeah. No, the whole act.
End of the Monty Python Meaning of Life.
Going in the foreground.
We should do the Vegas act of Star Wars, is what you're saying?
Absolutely. You should put all the fortune you're making from Robot Chicken into the Star Wars hotel and
all
casino.
$42.
Yes,
and
yes.
we're at the credits
hey,
already.
That's us.
It's too
that was
gone
fun.
over too fast. Too fast.
We're all in this.
Such a treat to be a part of this.
Hey, thanks for doing the lowercase AC. Nobody ever gets that right.
Oh, really?
Yep.
People that don't pay
That's
attention.
the traditional Scottish, you gotta do the small. I tell you.
Mcfarlane.
We'd like to take good care of you.
Yeah, no, man, no.
No.
I like everybody screaming the theme song too.
Well, we cluck. This is how funny Ahmed was that we had to bring him back. we used literally every bit of the tracks that we had. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for the special and for the comments.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Oh, I'll have you soon.
Nice.
It's been a sexual experience.
Let's go.
There we have it.